You know, I think I'm starting to like Garu. I think I'm starting to like him. I couldn't stand him in season 2. I couldn't stand him. That's his name, right? Garu. I think that's how they pronounce it. So, this episode was much better than the first episode. The slideshow. So in this episode, Garu and Saitama actually run into each other. Now they ran into each other before in the second season, right? He tried to chop him or something. I have to watch. I'm going to watch the second season again so I can kind of, into this and just have a fresher state of mind. They did put out a thing though, didn't they? That was like a recap. I'll look up the recap too, so I can help refresh my memory, because I don't even know why his hair is a different color. I assume it's because he's reached a new level or something like that. But I was sitting there watching, he's having flashbacks in this episode, and I was like, oh yeah, wait, why is this? I totally forgot. I haven't watched it in 6 years. So, by the way, the whole 6 years thing, I've watched videos on why this is the way it is now. To me though, as a fan, and there's just no excuse. The first season was incredible. And from what I understand, a lot of favors were called in. It was a passion project. A lot of great artists were on for that project. There are still a lot of other great artists out there. I still cannot see business-wise how it would have been impossible to get another group or the same group together again for the second season in some shape or form. And for this season. If other anime projects have great animation season to season, why can't it be done for this? The animation still, the art style still is not as good as it was with the first season. There is no excuse to me as a fan. There isn't. Just after seeing everything and reading everything so far, just still no excuse. It still could have been done. It just wasn't done. Now, I'm taking what's being given to me, and things were better, like I said. So Garu goes to this restaurant. And what is it with this whole thing, with all of them eating so much? Is it a sign of healthy strength, of great strength? Because usually I see it with the heroes, Goku and everything. The only villain that I saw eat like that, and he wasn't a villain at the time, was Vegeta. Vegeta eating along with Goku. And, but he was a former villain, But Vegeta still behaves like a villain, but he does good things. You know what I mean? He's the only one I've seen eat like that. It's usually the heroes. So Garu wants to be a monster. He's a monster. And he's eating like this. So I assume it's just a sign of great strength. Anyway, so he ends up dining and dashing after eating a ton of food. Saitama ends up going to the same restaurant, meeting up with the chick. I forgot her name. And goes after Garu for dining and dashing, because the store owner says something about it. In the meanwhile, Garu ends up saving a little boy from being bullied. Has a little chat with the little boy, and Saitama runs into him and basically gives him a warning. You think he's going to drag him back or whatever, but no, he doesn't. I thought there was going to be a confrontation, which there was. Saitama shows you just how powerful he is. How much way more powerful he is than him. So Garu takes it basically as a threat, tries to get him, and he just, that's it, knocks him clean out. Out! So after he wakes up, of course, he can't believe he was knocked out. The little boy tells him, like what happened and everything. But these two monsters come out. And the little boy knows who they are. He knows how dangerous they are. And the little boy is petrified, terrified. And they're telling him that he has to kill the little boy to prove that he's really a monster. And he's like, no. And they are about to get it in. They have like a quick squabble. And then now it's about to get going. And I am excited. I am very excited. I'm starting to like him. And I hope I really end up loving him as a monster or a villain or an anti-hero, whatever he turns out to be. Seems like he's going to be an anti-hero eventually or something like that. Something's going on. But everyone thinks that Saitama isn't, that great of a hero. He wasn't even the little boy in the little boy's almanac of heroes. He couldn't believe he wasn't in the almanac. So I'm going to give this episode I'll give it a see. It's not quite a 3 for me. It's not quite a 3. I think this is the first time I've ever given this. I'm going to give this episode a 2.80. Because I don't want to give it a 2.75. I feel it's better than that. I don't normally deal with those type of fractions. But, it's usually 2.5. I usually deal in halves. Sometimes I'll do a 7.5. But this is the first time I feel kind of torn with this. I don't truly feel like it's above average entertainment, but it's definitely more than meh. It's better than 2.75. So 2.80, which is close to being above average entertainment for this. I'm starting to enjoy myself. Let's get it going. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode. Before I watched this, I saw like a title for a video. It was like, oh, episode 2 was awesome. I don't know if they're exaggerating to get a click. I don't know, but it was okay. To each their own. 10 million subscribers. Woo!